Hello, my name is Dr. Samuel Ekundayo, and today I want to start a series on Motivitality that I have titled Declutter Your Life. And I believe very strongly that all of us need to declutter our lives. Allow me to tell you a story. So recently I was cleaning up our kitchen and trying to declutter. I went straight into the cupboards of our kitchen and I was literally trying to clean up and make some space. And I was beginning to touch places that we rarely touch, places that appears we have arranged things and they look like those things are permanently there and they are in order. But for some reason, these things have lingered there for years and years. I'm talking about plates that we no longer use, cups that we have forgotten are even there, some really wonderful utensils that we I've even forgotten that we own or have. But as I begin to touch these places, I begin to realize that we have been wasting spaces in some of those places. And the moment I begin to take those things out and begin to rearrange them and begin to reassess the space that we have in that cupboard, what I discovered was very interesting. I discovered that we had more space than we thought we did. And then also, most of the things that are really of value to us that we've hidden away because we haven't decluttered in a while are right there. Many utensils that we were supposed to be using but have not been using. Many things that we own that we don't even know we do. But we've cluttered them up with many things that we use regularly that are not even as valuable as these ones that have been cluttered up and hidden away. My point to you today is every one of us need to declutter our lives. Just like I had to declutter our kitchen to find the space we never thought we had and find the things that are so valuable to us that have been cluttered up and hidden away. You also need to declutter your life. And you'll be amazed at the things you will find. You'll be amazed at the space you would create. You'll be amazed at the valuable things you never knew existed within you and in your life. I've divided this series into several parts. But for this particular episode of Motivitality, I'll be sharing with you the part 1, which I have titled Revisit Your Beliefs. To declutter your life, I believe one of the very essential things that we must do is to revisit the things we believe about ourselves. It is impossible to be successful if you do not declutter your beliefs, if you do not revisit the beliefs you have about yourself. Some of us, our beliefs are shaped and formed as a result of our birth. Some of us, they are formed as a result of some of the things our parents have said about us, or things that people we respect so much have said about us. And until we begin to revisit some of these beliefs and reconstruct them, change them, our lives will remain the same. And that's why many of us are living limited lives. That's why many of us are functioning below our potential. Now is the time to revisit your beliefs about yourself. Declutter. Look in that shelf of your life and begin to remove all the things that are taking the space that could have made you function more than you are functioning right now. Now is the time to begin to discover those hidden gems within you, that value within you, those things that can make you become who God has made you to be, those things that God has put on your inside to make you the champion that you are born to be. Reminds me of that quote that no one can make you inferior without your consent. And that is so true. Many times we have consented to the negative things that people have said about us. And as a result, those things have shaped our thoughts, they've shaped our belief system, and consequently shaped our attitudes and action or inaction as a result. Listen to me. Your life is about to change as you begin to intentionally and consciously revisit the things you believe about yourself. Revisit all the beliefs that you have about yourself till now in your life. You will discover that you find a new you. You begin to discover some abilities within you that you never thought possible. See, we're not meant to live life limited. We're meant to function way above all that we could ever imagine or think that is possible for us. Imagine what you could become if you revisit your belief and begin to alter and change the negative beliefs that you have about yourself. Again, until next week when I'll come your way again on this series that I call Declutter Your Life, I believe you have been inspired by this episode. So kindly do me a favor, share it with someone right away. And I'd like to welcome you to connect with me on my website, www.samuelekundayo.com, or if you would like to invite me to your conference, your church, or your corporate organization to talk about this decluttering your life. I have a lot more to talk about, and I'll be more than happy to be there. All you have to do is go to my website, samuelekundayo.com/speaking, samuelekundayo.com/speaking on your screen right now, and you can find a form in there to book me for that next event of yours. And I promise you, anywhere all over the world, I'll be there. So samuelekundayo.com/speaking. I'll see you again next week by the grace of God on another episode of Motivitality. God bless you, and bye for now.